Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Coach Craig's Sports. Today is Monday, May 3rd, and we're going to be talking about some NBA DFS picks on both DraftKings and FanDuel. But before we get started, we're going to take a quick look back at yesterday's picks and see how they turned out. So this was the updated lineup. So Lonnie Walker, $3,500, looking for 17, 18 points on him, got to 28.5, so he was a hit. Patty Mills, $3,100, looking for 15, 16 points on him, got to 23.5, so he was also a hit. Then small forward had Luka Doncic, $10,800, looking for 54 points out of him. Only got to 48, so he was a miss. Maxi Kleber, thought he'd do pretty well yesterday. $3,500, 17, 18 points, what we're looking for out of him. Played decent minutes, just didn't do much in those minutes, so he got to 9.25, so he was a miss. And then at the center position, we had Drew Eubanks, $3,200, looking for 16 points out of him. Got to 19, so he was a hit as well. So the Spurs guys did pretty well. The Mavericks guys didn't here, so a little bit hit or miss on the DraftKings side. Then on the FanDuel side, we had Goran Dragic, $4,800, looking for 24 points out of him. Got to 26.4, so he was a hit. Patty Mills, $3,700, looking for 18, 19 points out of him. Got to 24.8, so he was also a hit. Then at small forward, Keldon Johnson, $5,000, looking for 25 points out of him. Got to 40.7, so he was a pretty good hit there. Then Maxi Kleber, $3,500, like we already said on the DraftKings side. Wasn't too good a day for him overall. Got to 8.6 points, so he was a miss. And then last but not least, Drew Eubanks, $3,600, looking for 18 points out of him. Got to 19.2, so he was a hit as well. So FanDuel side was a little bit better there. But overall, it was kind of a hit or miss day, but still a decent day regardless. But with that being said, we'll get moved over to today's injuries. So the first game is the Orlando Magic and the Detroit Pistons. The Magic have Michael Carter-Williams, James Ennis, Chuma Okeke, Otto Porter Jr., and Terrence Ross all already ruled out. So looking at a lineup like this, Mo Wagner is an interesting piece in today's lineup. Then for the Detroit Pistons, we got Wayne Ellington, Jeremy Grant, Corey Joseph, Rodney McGruder, Jahlil Okafor, Mason Plumlee, and Dennis Smith Jr. all out. And Hamidou Diallo is a game-time decision. We'll see if he ends up playing. So, kind of that younger, hopefully valuable Pistons lineup. But some of these guys are priced up a little bit more now, so they don't have quite as much value as they did for a while. Then we move over to the Pacers. Jakar Sampson is out. Jeremy Lamb, Malcolm Brogdon, Goga Batadze, Edmund Sumner, and Miles Turner all game-time decisions. We'll see who ends up playing out of that group. Washington Wizards are all the way healthy. Then for the Golden State Warriors, Eric Paschall, Kelly Oubre, and Damon Lee are all out in this game. And then Andrew Wiggins is a game-time decision as well. We'll see if he ends up playing. I think there's a decent chance that he ends up missing today. Then for the New Orleans Pelicans, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out once again. Steven Adams, game-time decision. We'll see if he plays. If he doesn't play, Willie Herman-Gomez definitely in play once again. And then Josh Hart and Didi Lazada are both game-time decisions. We'll see if Josh Hart is back today or not. Portland Trailblazers is exactly the same as the last time out. Atlanta Hawks, Cam Reddish, and DeAndre Hunter are both out. Tony Snell, game-time decision. We'll see if he plays. And it looks like Bogdan Bogdanovic should be back today. Philadelphia 76ers are all the way healthy. The Bulls, Trey Brown Jr. is out. Zach LaVine looking like he's going to be doubtful today. And then Nikolai Vucevic, game-time decision. We'll see if he ends up playing. For the New York Knicks, Mitchell Robinson still out. Nerlens Noel, game-time decision, as well as Alex Burks, game-time decision. Then for the Memphis Grizzlies, Grayson Allen, game-time decision. He missed the last time out, so we'll see if he plays today. Probably not the way we're looking at it right now, though. Then for the Denver Nuggets, Monty Morris and Will Barton both out still. Zeke Naji is a game-time decision as well. He doesn't really matter too much, though. Then we move over to the Lakers, and we got Dennis Schroeder out. He's in the COVID protocol once again. And then Jared Dudley's out still. And then LeBron James, game-time decision. We'll see if he plays. He did play yesterday, so maybe they rest him on the back-to-back, since he just recently came back from injury. Then for the San Antonio Spurs, it's just Trey Lyles and DeJounte Murray's game-time decisions. We'll see if anything else happens throughout the day. Obviously, we saw Murray, DeRozan, and Jakob Poeltl all go out yesterday, so we'll just have to keep an eye out on that one. And then for the Utah Jazz, still Azubuike, Mike Conley, and Donovan Mitchell all out, so no real changes there. But that's a quick little rundown on all the injuries for today. We'll get moved over to DraftKings and talk about my picks over there. So at the point guard position, got Alex Caruso, $3,000, looking for 15 points out of him, averaging 16 on the season. No Dennis Schroeder today, so definitely should see some more minutes today, and I definitely think he can definitely outperform that minimum 3,000 price tag. Then at shooting guard, Lonnie Walker, been playing him a lot lately. His price just hasn't gone up on DraftKings, $3,900. Looking for about 19, 20 points out of him, averaging about 19 on the season. I've been playing more minutes, been playing pretty well lately. I think that's definitely too cheap of a price tag for him once again. And then at small forward, we got Kent Bazemore, $5,200, looking for about 26 points out of him. He's been playing more minutes with some of these other pieces missing for Golden State. Kelly Oubre is out once again. Andrew Wiggins could be out as well. If both those guys are out, definitely going to be a good game for him. Then in power forward, we got Keldon Johnson, $5,000, looking for 25 points out of him, averaging almost 26 on the season. Been playing slightly more minutes, been playing pretty well lately. Definitely don't have a reason not to play him today at this price tag. And then at center, we went with Mo Wagner, $4,600, looking for 23 points out of him. Been in that starting lineup, been playing decently well for the Orlando Magic. The Orlando Magic don't have a lot of depth, and they got a lot of young pieces, so I think he's definitely a guy that can, at least perform up to his price tag, maybe outperform it as well. But if you go with these 5 players on DraftKings for today, you'll have $28,300 left over, just over $9,400 per player. So definitely some room to spend up for some of these stud players. There's quite a few of them over that $10K price tag on DraftKings today, so definitely some flexibility in doing that. Probably can pick 2 of them in a mid-range play as well. But with that being said, I'll move over to FanDuel and talk about my picks over there as well. So at the point guard position, we got Killian Hayes, $4,400. Looking for 22 points out of him, averaging about 18 on the season. I think 22 is pretty fair range. I think he definitely gets to that, playing, the bigger minutes with that younger starting lineup. He definitely gives you a little bit of upside for more if he's playing well. Then at shooting guard, we got CJ McCollum, $7,400. Pretty decent price down spot. 37 points is what you're looking for out of him. 38 points is what he's been averaging on the season. I think he gets that 38 to 40 points tonight against the Atlanta Hawks. Pretty decent pace matchup and in terms of defense as well. So definitely can't go wrong with him today. Then at small forward, we got Keldon Johnson, $5,000, looking for 25 points out of him. Like I said, on the DraftKings side, playing slightly more minutes, been playing pretty well. And on FanDuel, he's averaging just over 25 points on the season. So I think he's definitely a safe play once again. Then at power forward, we got Mo Wagner. Kind of talked about him on the DraftKings side already. In that starting lineup for the Orlando Magic, playing that power forward position. Like I said, the Orlando Magic, they don't have a lot of people that can score the ball. He has a little bit of an ability to do that as well. So definitely can't go wrong with him tonight. $4,900, looking for 25 points out of him. I think that's definitely doable, against a pretty poor Pistons team overall as well. Then center, just went with Kevon Looney, $3,600, looking for 18 points out of him. He's one of them guys, he's going to get you 18, 19, 20 points most days. So pretty safe play there if you're looking for a pay down option at center. Otherwise, you can definitely pay up for a guy like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, anyone like that. There's definitely some flexibility there as well. And with that being said, if you go with these 5 players, you'll have $34,700 left over. Almost $8,700 per player. So if you want to make that jump up to Nikola Jokic, you can definitely do it. If you want to play some of these other expensive pieces like Russell Westbrook, Steph Curry, LeBron James, anyone like that, you guys can definitely do that today. But with that being said, these are my picks for today, May 3rd, for both FanDuel and DraftKings. As always, I'll be listing all the news, injury updates, and starting lineups down in the comments below. If you guys have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to ask. Definitely here to help you guys out the best that I can. And then with that being said, if you guys are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Definitely would appreciate it. It truly helps build the community that we're trying to build here at Coach Craig Sports. And that's truly one for you, the viewers. Trying to help you guys with your DFS, whether it's NBA or NFL. Helping you guys with your fantasy football teams. As well as covering all the different football news this off season. Like I said, NFL draft just wrapped up. Working on some of my draft grades for each team, for each division. Definitely going to have those videos out throughout the week. So definitely be sure to look out for those if that is something you're interested in. But with that being said, if you are a newer current subscriber who's yet to do so, also hit that notification bell down below. It's going to let you know every single time I post up a new video. And like I've been saying, I post up daily NBA DFS videos like this, as well as some fantasy football and NFL content as well. Like I already mentioned, the NFL draft grades will be coming out throughout the week. But with that being said, that's all I have for today's video. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. Hopefully you all do very well in NBA DFS tonight. And as always, if you guys have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to ask. Definitely here to help you guys out the best that I can. And last but not least, special little shout out to each and every one of you watching today's video. I truly do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Definitely means a lot to me. And I hope each and every one of you has a great rest of your day.